Welcome to Clyde Samvada, brought to you by the Hindu Temple of Scotland. If you have been a regular listener of the show, you will be surprised that we now have a fancy setup. And this setup comes to us thanks to the South Lanarkshire Libraries and the team that has started doing renting of podcasting kits. And thanks to Ian and Dave, who are leading this initiative called Lending Voices, which is now offering us an opportunity to shoot our podcast in a hi-fi fancy setup. So thanks so much for the Lending Voices team for doing this. In terms of today's episode, we have Ramesh ji with us today. If you have listened to previous episodes of Ramesh ji, it was talking about spirituality and about music. But today we are focusing on a different dimension where we are going to explore a pilgrimage experience that he had undertaken. So, if you have been to the state of Uttarakhand, or if you have just heard about Char Dham, which is Yamunotri, Gangotri, Badrinath, and Kedarnath, that's often a pilgrimage experience that a lot of Hindus undertake at least once in their lifetime. But Uttarakhand also has other such spirituality pilgrimage experiences which are less known to us. So, we are going to explore one such lesser known pilgrimage circuit within the state of Uttarakhand today, which is called Kumaon. Welcome, Ramesh ji, to this show. How are you today?
Thank you very much, Srivas. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, maybe you can start us off by telling us about where Kumaon is and how can one get to Kumaon.
The state of Uttarakhand has got two regions. One is to the west, another is to the east. On the western side is called, that region is called Gadwal, okay, which is where the Char Dham, the temples are situated. On the eastern side, the region is called Kumaon. To the east of Kumaon is Nepal. To the west of Kumaon is Gadwal, Uttarakhand. South of Kumaon is Uttar Pradesh. Northwards, you will get Tibet. So, this is the geographical location of Kumaon. Kumaon is a lesser known region in terms of tourism. There is one popular hill station there, which is Nainital. Many people would have heard of that and gone there. But Nainital is just almost close to the foothills, at the start of the hills. There is a lot more to explore to the north of Nainital. We had been on a. Uh, there are a lot of ancient temples residing in Kumaon. Now, how to reach Kumaon? Of course, you can reach by road, rail, or air. There is an airport called Pantnagar, which doesn't have many flights. Okay, the traffic is low, so if you are very particular about flying down, yes, you have an option, but that's not the popular option.
Would it be Dehradun? Would that be the closest bigger
No,
airport?
Dehradun is quite
Quite
far
far,
away
okay.
from Kumaon.
Okay.
Dehradun is on the west of Gadwal.
Oh, okay.
From the west to the east, if you see, you have Dehradun, Mussoorie, then up Mussoorie is Yamunotri. Then to the right of that, to the east of that, you will find Gangotri.
Okay.
To the east of Gangotri, you find Kedarnath. To the east of Kedarnath, you find Badrinath. All this falls under Gadwal.
Okay.
Kumaon is to the east of that also.
Oh, okay.
So Dehradun is not a practical way of reaching
Kumaon. Okay.
Pantnagar is an option. You have a flight, one or two from Delhi, but there is a railway station called Katgodam.
Okay.
There are two railway stations. One is called Ramnagar, another is Katgodam. Katgodam is where you start for this pilgrimage that I mentioned. Ramnagar is where you go to reach the Jim Corbett National Park. Otherwise, if you have to go visit the temples here in Kumaon, Katgodam is the nearest railway station. That is the last station in that line. There are quite a few trains. You have day trains, you have overnight trains, etc. You have Shatabdi Express also. Quite frequent trains are there. Katgodam is at the foothills of Kumaon. Of course, you can take the road also. That is available in any case. Katgodam is the starting point.
Okay, so once you reach Katgodam, what are like the main pilgrimage circuit look like?
Okay. You, if you reach Katgodam in the morning through an overnight train, you can start from there straight away.
Okay.
If you reach in the evening or night, you can't proceed further into the hills.
Okay.
I think the traffic to the hills are stopped somewhere around 7 p.m. or so.
Okay. The cars, you mean? Okay.
At the most, probably you can reach Nainital.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
At night. I think I'm not very sure about that today.
Okay.
If you reach Katgodam at the evening or night, better you stay at Katgodam overnight. And generally, where do you stay? Yes, we have observed that. The state of Uttarakhand, as we said, there are two regions, Gadwal and Kumaon. The state government has two companies. One is called Gadwal Mandal Vikas Nigam Limited.
Okay.
Another is Kumaon Mandal Vikas Nigam Limited.
Okay.
These are tourism development companies. Okay. They have got a lot of properties all over
the state,
all over the state.
Okay.
Because they would start the first property in any particular place. That is why how tourism gets promoted.
Yes.
Because they were the first movers, they are always, you will find those properties at very strategic locations. The attraction of Kumaon, generic attraction of Kumaon is that there are many places from where you can view the snow-capped Himalayan peaks.
Okay, nice. I think that will be like not just a pilgrimage attraction, but also a big tourist attraction, I suppose. Okay.
The peaks that you can see are Nanda Devi, Trishul, and Panchchuli.
Okay.
You will have a series of peaks. So that is the general attraction of Kumaon.
Okay.
So there are many viewpoints within Kumaon. Okay. From where you can see these peaks. Okay. Now from Katgodam you start. Within about 40 kilometers, you don't have to go to Nainital.
Okay.
Okay. Within 40 kilometers on the Raniket road, you will get the first temple is Kainchi Dham.
Kainchi Dham.
Okay. Kainchi Dham. It is the ashram of Neem Karoli Baba.
Okay.
Who was this Neem Karoli Baba? I think this is the Samadhi place of that of Baba. Okay. This Neem Karoli Baba, it was not his original name, but he is known as Neem Karoli Baba.
I think I think the reason why I think I've heard the name is in the context of Steve Jobs being there. Is that right? I mean, is that the same Baba?
Exactly.
Okay.
Both Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg have visited this temple.
Okay. Okay.
This Neem Karoli Baba, long before independence, he was traveling by train. He didn't have a ticket. He was poor.
Okay.
He was traveling in a train in Uttar Pradesh. The ticket examiner saw that he didn't have the ticket. He stopped. The ticket examiner stopped the train and asked, made this Baba get down from the train. There was no station. It was on the railway, just from the railway line. Okay? The Baba got down from the station, from the train. The guard gave the green signal. The train did not start.
Okay. Interesting.
They made so many efforts. The train did not start. The passengers around then told the TT and the guard that you have to apologize to the Baba and you have to get him back into the train, make him board the train. Only then will the train start. Then they realized the railway people, they apologized to the Baba and requested him to get back into the train. He put two conditions. He said, do not ill-treat ticketless passengers like this anymore. Condition number one. Okay. Condition number two, the place where he was dropped off the train, it was the village named Karoli.
Okay.
He said, second condition is you have to build a railway station
Here. Okay.
in this village.
Okay. And that's why he got the name Karoli Baba. Okay.
He was from then known as Neem Karoli Baba.
And so Kinchit Dham is
Kainchi Dham.
Kainchi Dham is the place where his samadhi is. Okay.
You can there is a water stream going by the passing by.
Okay.
So you can have a view. It's a gushing. You will have gushing waters.
Okay.
You can view. It's a very quiet place, salubrious place.
And where does one go from Kainchi Dham to?
Yeah. The next temple from Kainchi Dham is Baijnath temple.
Baidinath temple, as in health, something to do with health.
It is Vaidyanatha Swami. Okay. In the North India, they call it Baidinath. That's all. Yeah. It's just pronunciation.
Yeah.
It's quite, a bit far away, say around 80 kilometers plus
from Kainchi Dham. Okay.
But Baijnath is a small town, so we may not have good. By the time you reach Baijnath, it will be at least by almost dusk. So my advice would be you go to Kausani, stay there.
Okay. Kausani is in between Kainchi Dham and Baidinath.
It is just 15 kilometers before Baidinath.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
By the time you reach Kausani, it will be somewhere 3:30, 4 o'clock. Kainchi Dham has got, Kausani has got a good KMVN property hotel.
Okay.
Very well, maintained, sprawling property. You can see there any room you occupy. From the front of the room, you can see those snow-capped peaks.
Oh, okay. So you can double up both in one go. Okay.
Right. If you like, but the snow-capped peaks may not be so visible during rainy days, cloudy days. Right. So when are these very visible? The March is good. March, April, May is also good.
Yeah.
But in April, May, you may find a bit more, crowds thronging, holiday crowds thronging.
Yeah.
March is good. By middle of June, rains start. So these peaks won't be visible much.
So you stay at Kausani for a night, and then next day go to Baidinath temple. Okay.
Next morning you can go to Baidinath temple.
And Baidinath temple is this a Shiva temple?
It's a Shiva temple. Okay. You have got 18 small temples within that complex area.
Okay.
And at least one of them is slanting.
Okay. As in the
leaning.
Shiva Vigraha is slanting.
No,
No, the temple itself is slanting.
the Gopuram is
Oh, okay. Oh, it's like a leaning tower of Pisa. Okay.
leaning tower.
Oh, okay.
Pisa.
Okay.
Okay. This temple is on the banks of river Gomti.
Okay.
From Bejnath, again around 20 kilometers, you have Bageshwar Dham.
Okay.
People would have heard about Bageshwar Dham recently of a certain Baba.
Right.
But that Bageshwar Dham is in Madhya Pradesh.
Okay.
This is in Uttarakhand for the purpose of clarification.
Okay.
Bageshwar is in that route. This is the northernmost town on that route.
Okay.
Beyond that, to the north of that is Tibet.
Okay.
Bageshwar is a Prayag where the rivers Gomti and Sarayu meet. You will find a lot of, almost every day you can find some, dead body getting cremated in that Sangam.
Yeah. Just like what happens in Prayag in Allahabad or in Varanasi. Yes. Yeah.
So there is a Shiva temple on the banks of the river, on the banks of the Sangam.
Okay.
By Bhagnath Swami.
Okay.
Shiva temple.
Okay.
That's also a very old temple.
Okay.
You can bathe in the river.
Okay.
I mean, you may not be able to bathe in the river during monsoon season.
Mm-hmm.
If you go off season, if you go in March,
okay,
very little water will be flowing. You can comfortably have a bath.
Okay.
Have darshan. Okay. Then you can proceed to Chaukodi. Chaukodi is just around less than 40 kilometers from Bageshwar. Bageshwar is also, it's a district headquarters. Bageshwar is a district headquarters. So you will have a lot of,
KMV properties. Yeah.
Yes. But I would, you can enjoy the valley. Bageshwar is a valley.
Yeah.
You can enjoy the views around the valley.
Uh-huh.
I would suggest you go and stay at Chaukodi.
Okay.
Again at the KMVN property.
Okay.
Why? Because that is the second closest place to the snow peaks of Himalayas. All you can do in Chaukodi is just sit,
and everywhere you will see the peaks I propose. Okay, interesting.
And it's very close.
Okay.
Much closer than Kausani also.
Okay. And it's probably not as cold as well, right? I mean, how cold does it get? Like, is it like manageable weather? I mean, we are in Scotland, so anything in Scotland weather is okay for Uttarakhand, I suppose.
Weather is not, unless you go in the winter season, you will get snowfall.
Okay.
Otherwise, weather is comfortable.
Okay.
So Chaukodi, all you have to do is you do nothing. Keep looking at the peaks. If you want, you can add one more day to just keep looking at the peaks. Okay. Otherwise, there is no other attraction in Chaukodi. From Chaukodi, you proceed to Patal Bhuvaneshwar.
Okay. So Patal means something to do with underground. So what happens there?
There is a cave.
Okay.
Cave temple. That is the attraction in Patal Bhuvaneshwar. Oh. There is a cave temple.
Okay.
There is another Shiva and Vishnu temple on the by the side of that cave.
Okay.
But there is a cave which you can enter only during daytime. They won't allow you to enter. Say the last batch may be allowed 4 or 5. You can check the timings. Okay. What is this? You have to go down very, very.
You have to crawl or you can walk?
You have to virtually crawl to get down first.
Okay.
To get down to the basement of the cave.
Okay.
You have to virtually, there are steps there.
Okay.
You have to hold a steel chain which is provided there.
Okay.
You have to come down with the help of that chain.
Okay.
Right? You go down, then you can walk.
Okay.
This cave consists of rock cut sculptures
Okay.
of images from Srimad Bhagavatam.
Okay. So all sort of Dashavatar and all of those.
Yes.
Okay.
Vasuki's snake, elephant, Airavat elephant, everything.
Okay.
You will find, I can't describe what it looks like.
Okay.
There
It's
are
like actual carvings on the rock itself.
yes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I don't know who did it, how amazing.
Okay.
They, you know, uh, there are hardly one or two YouTube videos you can get,
Okay.
because otherwise you won't, even the mobile is not allowed to be taken
Oh,
inside.
inside.
Okay. So it's Srimad Bhagavatam. The entire, all the stories around Srimad are pictorially depicted, carved out of it.
Super. Super. I think
It's an amazing,
Okay.
it's an amazing, no, temple, amazing architecture. I don't know whether it is man-made or not. God, supernatural made. We don't know.
Okay.
It is in existence.
Okay.
Nobody knows who the origin.
Mhm.
The guides they say it is there from some yugas back.
Okay.
Oh, they also say that the guide told me that there is an underground passage tunnel from that cave temple right up, which reaches Rishikesh.
Okay. Rishikesh is in the western part, like the
Yes,
Gadwal side.
Gadwal.
Right? Yeah, Gadwal side. Okay.
That's what he said,
Okay.
but nobody has tested that.
Okay. Okay.
You will.
How
It's
much time does
amazing.
it take for us to like look at the cave and then
You can keep
you can
on.
how much time? Okay. How much time
It's
it
up
takes?
to you.
Okay.
There is a small entrance fee. That's all.
Okay.
You can keep visiting. You can stay back for another day.
Go back.
Can go back and visit that.
Super.
You can take your own time.
Okay. So that's Patal Bhuvaneshwar.
Patal Bhuvaneshwar.
Is there a so you said like there's a temple close to it? That's a Vishnu temple close to it. Is there a
Both
Shiva,
and Vishnu
both
are there in the temple close to it.
Okay.
Inside this Patal Bhuvaneshwar cave, there is a shivling where there is a dhara is provided.
Okay.
24 hours.
Okay.
You will find all sorts. It's amazing. I cannot describe that. You have to go and see. It is a wonder.
Okay. I think like after this episode, I think a lot of us would now, next time we are in India, we will probably plan a Uttarakhand trip, not to go to the Char Dham, but if we haven't done it, we probably do that as well. But then definitely get to know that there's something like this and then probably do this as well. Yeah.
If you go to Char Dham after Badrinath, you can straight go to Baijanath temple.
Oh, from there we can connect to the rest of the thing. Okay, nice.
You from Yamunotri, you keep traveling to the east, you get Badrinath.
Okay.
You travel further to the east, you get Baijanath.
Oh, okay, got it.
You can connect.
Okay.
If you have a single holiday, so that you don't have to
go back and forth to Uttarakhand multiple times. Okay, got it. Super.
You save on your travel time.
Got you. And after the Patal Bhuvaneshwar, is we kind of come back to the initial train station or?
In Patal Bhuvaneshwar itself, we have a KMVN property next to the cave temple.
Okay.
It's very comfortable.
Okay.
Right? Now, from there, the next stop is Jageshwar Dham.
Okay.
On the way, there is, within 20 kilometers from Patal Bhuvaneshwar, there is a place called Gangoli Hat. Okay. Which is a Kali temple. Kali temple. Okay. Sri Adi Shankaracharya has established a pitha there. It is one of the 108 Shakti Pithas. Okay. You can have a darshan of the Hat Kalika temple and proceed to Jageshwar Dham. Okay. Jageshwar Dham is again a Shiva temple. Okay. This complex has got, I told you about 18 temples, Gopurams in Baijanath.
Yeah.
In Jageshwar Dham, there are 125 Gopurams, temples within the complex.
It's very, very big complex then.
It's not very big either.
Okay.
But there are small rock Gopurams, rock-made Gopurams. The main deity there is Shri Mrityunjaya Swami. Okay. There is again a KMVN property. That is the best place to stay. You can you can keep on 125 temples. You know,
Yeah,
you have
you need 3-4 days to cover everything. I mean, so you probably do a very quick circuit, I suppose. Yeah. Okay.
so you can take at least 1 or 2 days. You can stay there.
Yeah.
It's a salubrious place.
Okay.
The road ends there in Jageshwar Dham. Beyond that, you will find only mountains and, and oak trees. And after Jageshwar Dham, you proceed to the last place called Mukteshwar.
Okay.
Mukteshwar is also a Shiva temple.
Okay.
It is on a mountain peak.
Oh. Is it one of the snow mountains? No.
No, not.
Okay.
This is closer to Katgodam.
Okay.
You are coming down.
Further down. Okay.
Actually, Bageshwar is the northernmost point in this entire circuit.
Okay. Okay. And then
after Bageshwar, whatever you are coming back towards the south.
Okay.
Right? Mukteshwar is a Shiva temple. It is on a mountain peak.
Okay.
You have to climb a few steps to go to the temple.
Okay.
You have a KMVN hotel just behind the temple. From this Mukteshwar Dham, you can have a ringside view of the entire Almora town.
Okay.
Right? Not much to see. You just have to spend one overnight. You can stay there.
Okay.
From there, it's up to you. If you want to combine, a pleasure visit also, then on the way down, then again about less than 30 kilometers from Mukteshwar Dham, you have a place called Ramgarh where we had stayed there. Again, there you do nothing. You just see mountains and the peach trees around.
Okay.
There are some heritage properties over there.
Okay.
Hardly crowded.
Okay.
Right? Spend a couple of days if you want, doing nothing, eating peach fruits.
Okay.
Right? And then you can reach Katgodam from there, which is about, say, 60 kilometers now. And you can catch the train. If it is overnight train, yes, you reach there and catch the overnight train. Or if you want to take the morning train, you can stay back at Katgodam and catch the morning train.
Super. So it's almost like a circular circuit as you kind of were explaining.
It's a circular journey.
Super. Super. Thank you so much for enlightening us about the lesser known Kumaon pilgrimage circuit, and with so much detail as to how to get there, where to stay, how to plan for the stay, all of that. So thank you so much for sharing those detailed insights.
Welcome.